It seems we have a little bit of a debate out there between mortgage people and real estate agents because some are very excited about rate drops, which include me, and others are saying, well, if we're celebrating rate drops and you're celebrating the economy and the stock market crashing and all sorts of terrible things going on in our world. Well, that's not necessarily true, but we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But it is Friday, which means it's time for me to update you on my attempt to sell 100 homes in 2025. This week, we had 2 closings. One won't show up on any of our books because it was a commercial deal. Very good thing there. And then we also have a lot. I enjoyed helping my friend get her lease in place so she can start a business. Yeah, she's starting a business and I know she's going to be successful. And then there was a lot that sold. So that'll bring down my average price per transaction, but it's 2 more closings and it gets us to number 20. Now back to the debate. Now, why would I celebrate rate drops? Well, because rate drops are going to help way more Americans than the stock market crashing is going to hurt Americans. The majority of the people out there in this world or in this country, they need lower mortgage rates. If we can get lower mortgage rates, it's also going to help us get in a path to start going back to a better economy. You see, we've been living in a crazy world the last 2 or 3 years with inflation and all that kind of stuff. If you remember, Jerome Powell during the last administration specifically said, we need to crash the economy so inflation comes down and then we'll start lowering the rates. Well, there you go. Here we are. We're at that point where it's do or die. We're going to get lower rates, but most likely the economy is going to struggle too because that was kind of the goal, right? Jerome Powell, that was the goal. So here we are in that situation. Everything's coming to a head and the world is chaos and everybody's butting heads. But you know what? If we get lower rates, I'm going to celebrate them and I'm going to inform you about those lower rates. So if you want to take advantage of lower rates and have more affordable payments on a mortgage, it's time to do it. Hopefully we get these rate drops. I know I've been saying it. I can't guarantee it. Obviously, when crazy crap keeps happening, down and up, down and up. But hopefully next week, we're going to see lower rates. Hopefully over the next 2-3 weeks, we'll see even lower rates. I pray we get below 6%, but make sure you come back next week to see if we get any closer to that 100 house goal.